this, you really do need to stay ahead of it. These guys have been hydrating for many days coming into this, using supplements, electrolytes, all kinds of things. They know they're going to go deep. They know they're going to be completely depleted by the end of this 3 hours. But I really like what Tyler Medaglia is doing, firing back here early. And not only is he chasing Gerard, you look and you can see he's taking a lot of different lines. He's kind of searching out the smoother portions of the racetrack and just letting that big Yamaha 450 eat. And he's able to right now match the pace of last year's winner, Johnny Gerard. And Grant Davis still back there, very much in the fight. But like you said, Zach, sometimes it's important.
He's
Tyler
down.
Medaglia does go down. Looked like he just kind of washed out there, lost the rear end. It came around on him, and he is back up and rolling, maintaining that number 3 spot. So now it will be the KTM teammates 1-2 of Gerard and Davis.
Yeah. God, that would be devastating with fucking flip-flops.
Be devastating what Heidi do to you. Right, man. Thursday before GNCC Wild Boar.
Yep.
What do we got going on, man?
I think continue to do a little bit more recovery because I'm still pretty damn sore from hitting the tree in the first moto of the J-Day. Yeah, at least I'm starting to feel better. Like cold-wise, I don't feel as sick. But yeah, we got a few things to do. Buttoned up some stuff on the bike yesterday with the new top end and fixed the shock. So do some more maintenance. We got air filters to do today, which is
Your favorite thing?
Yeah, it's the worst thing. It's the worst job. I hate doing air filters. It sucks.
Isn't this why you have him?
Yeah, well, we tag teamed them, so I'm using him as the soaper. So and it still sucks. So yeah, and get the lid ready for GNCC. Put some. Since I was registered for Big Buck and didn't race because of the mud, I have the helmet stickers and everything to go on. So I could do a little prep, maybe get a little exercise in on the e-bike, loosen up a bit. Ride tomorrow. See the bruising now? And I don't even bruise that. I don't bruise easy either. The gnarly one. Oh my god! Messing with my filter program. What a sports nut, huh? What are they not doing? He's having so much fun. Well, I have so much fun.
Go put pants on now.
You're married to that.
Yeah, I don't know what I saw.
We're based at Bostwick. What is it about Bostwick MX that you come down and spend a few months?
I just like I don't know. I just like it here. I like the people here. I like the seclusion of it. I like that you can do a good variety of riding, right? You can have like a full-on motocross track. You have, you know, a deep, like bottomless sand track, so you can ride no matter what the weather. And then there's obviously a bunch of trails and routes and stuff to prep you for any of the off-road stuff that you're going to do down here. Well, that I'm going to do down here during the winter. So, yeah, I just like it here. That'll put lead in your pencil, kid. Heidi's gonna give me shit. Did you mop? Did you mop? No.
I mopped.
Didn't mop.
You never mop. Ah!
Catch me, follow. Loading up the house. Heading over to the track. Probably, you know, sucks because you set up camp here and then you gotta break her all down. And then head over to the track, get the camper set up again, and then load up and go for a little ride after a few days off from the race. A little bit stiff, so loosen up a bit. Feels better. I'm back in there. I think I got the bar end. I can't remember what happened. It happened so quick. You can't get the damn Starlink off without a ladder. Man with superior intelligence. He's got to be smarter than the Starlink. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah. No, I feel good. Starting to come around from the little bit of injuries and cold I had on the weekend, or I guess early week. Packed up the home and going to another swamp, from swamp to swamp. But no, feel good. Expectations, I have high expectations, really. I've been riding really good. I feel good. The bike's good, so there's no reason why I shouldn't, try to run up front. Really, just to beat my. I mean, it's always trying to beat your record, right? So I just want to end up beating the best overall I've ever got. So. Which is? Well, I think I got a couple fifths, so I'd like to beat that. But I mean, it's the same thing. Like every year, the competition gets stiffer and there's more people, so like the same result is actually better. But I mean, numbers are still numbers. So I mean, I got a podium in XC2, which was cool the last time I raced. So I think I'm definitely in a better place than where I was then. I'm on a better bike, that's for sure. And and I've got a year of strict off-road under my belt, and pit stops and fuel economy and mileage and fueling my body, and so we'll see. This weather's supposed to be nice, so I'm not going to deal with any of that like crazy heat stress of like passing out and stuff, which is tough in endurance racing. But there's Jake, Larry's Giant Subs, Jake. Yeah, so I'm actually excited. So it just sucks that Talon has an injury that he doesn't get to race to. But when he's riding that fast these days, you have to answer the bell every once in a while. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game here, but ready for it. How was the thing? It's good? Yeah, worth it? Yeah. Worth it.
Larry's Giant Subs.
Larry's Giant Subs. Jake slinging sandwiches. He didn't get to race J-Day because he had the food vending, and he just said it was worth it. So he probably did better.
You're all about them Larry's Giant Subs.
I am. They're really good, especially the buffalo chicken. It's my jam.
Got some good stuff.
Well, just some stuff that I broke, but not all of it. There's supposed to be a radiator shroud in there. Not the louver, but we got a louver and a shroud. This is for Kurt. And yeah, we got a radiator. I'll deal with that later.
Unless you didn't park in grass.
That's sweet. Alright, we're gonna make call myself awesome. Alright.
So Anthony's gonna pick Talon up in the morning.
Yeah, man. Didn't we have much it rained the night before last? The year. Honda. Your dad?
Yeah, I remember.
Did you try to teleport on your day?
Living that full factory off-road life.
Yeah. Well, I can only blame myself if I mess something up. Having said that, I don't mind working on bikes. But when I want to go for a ride today, I don't really want to work on it.
Something else.
But I've worked on my own bikes forever, so I only got the special treatment when Jeff was around at my place or at the Nationals. Otherwise, I was doing my own stuff anyways.
It's a lot warmer. Yeah. The entire time while I get okay. Experienced dirt bikes now.
It's crazy how I was riding with my shock the way it was. It's so much more calm, like, God. I should be better at diagnosing that. I need to be better at diagnosing that. Like, even at the race, it would have been so much better if it was like that. But,
Like percent change better.
well, just like, whether I'm riding it better or not, the shock is like 50% better. You know? Like
That's lap time,
it takes
man.
it takes no effort to go through like some of this stuff. I bet you I was probably, I'll check my lap times from the last time I was here, that it doesn't change, so. But I can guarantee you that last lap I just did, significantly faster. So. This is really hard on the bikes though, so I don't want to do too much here. At least we're not getting dirty.
How'd that go?
Good. Yeah, really good. I'm really happy with my bike right now. It's definitely made it, with the shock change, definitely made it a lot better. Especially in like the big bumps. Yeah, so.
One little thing.
Oh, okay. There's another black one?
There's the full one.
This one?
Yeah.
And the other one?
You'll see it.
Okay.
It's the one that I greased up there before I left.
Ooh.
Trev,
Yeah.
Ooh, that one.
you
Yes,
all
sir.
set for run those pit stops like a machine?
Well, we'll see what happens. I just don't want to get yelled at, so I'll do my best.
He's really yelly, isn't he?
It's
He's
the
a-
heat of the moment.
He's a taskmaster.
Gotta get it done.
What's the worst thing he said to you in a pit stop?
I don't understand. It's just kind of gibberish, like yelling like Homer when he goes crazy.
So no different, really, than most days.
Same.
Well, yeah. It's got to go in. This goes into the hole. This goes into the hole of the thing after the Yeah, that's too easy. It might be like 2 seconds slower than before, but better than.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want someone with two hands. It'd be way more accurate.
You could have just went like this. Oh, I love it.
Put your hands together for the 995 of Tyler Medaglia. Coming to the line next, out of Hogwaller, South Carolina. It's the 3-1 for the Green.
Sand than what we see on the rest of the course, as now we pop up to our leader of Medaglia making his way by, and man, a good start to this one for him.
Yeah, so Tyler, a multi-time champion there in Canada. He's a super accomplished racer in many different disciplines, and he represented Canada in Motocross of Nations before, so no surprise to see him out front, especially to see him running this speed. The question, and oftentimes we see kind of the multi-discipline riders, the rude awakening is about that hour and a half plus.
Tyler Medaglia, obviously, with his accomplished resume, you know he's pushed himself. We surely can't count him out of this one, but exciting for him just to be out front here leading. I know his son now races. I believe they went over and did the J-Day earlier this week over at Bostwick, just about 40 minutes from here. So he's already got some riding in the sand. And coming out of Canada, there's a lot of sand up there, a lot of sand tracks, and you know, he surely has the skill set to run this pace and sustain it. We'll see just how much not only he has in the tank, but it's also different. You know, when you get these guys are racing for a championship, you know, they know that points are so important. For Tyler Medaglia, doesn't run the entire GNCC series. At some point it becomes, how deep are you willing to go when it's just kind of a one-off event for you? We see the battle heating up front. Looks like Grant Davis suddenly a little bit of sense of urgency, seeing his teammate there on that KTM squad get around Medaglia, and now Davis looking like he badly wants to get around as well. Does not want to let Johnny Gerard get away, but not too much to worry.
But just like we said, these riders facing a lot of different conditions, and we see the sunshine, but that does not mean there's not still a ton of variables. As look at this, Medaglia trying to bring the fight back to Davis.
How about it, trying to square him up as they make their way back through some of the water. And like you are, is
really slowing things down. You see that definitely going to be a popular spot for hydration is T-Dags once again putting a move on Grant Davis.
How about that, side by side, and he's pushing the issue. I don't know if that's the person you want to push the issue with. Tyler Medaglia going to be right beside Grant Davis.
Well,
and he makes the move.
Yeah, he takes the position back, but if I was Grant Davis' team around him, I'm telling him to calm down, not get caught up in this mix.
But I really like what Tyler Medaglia is doing, firing back here early. And not only is he chasing Gerard, you look and you can see he's taking a lot of different lines. He's kind of searching out the smoother portions of the racetrack and just letting that big Yamaha 450 eat. And he's able to right now match the pace of last year's winner, Johnny Gerard. And Grant Davis still back there, very much in the fight. But like you said, Zach, sometimes it's important.
He's
Tyler
down.
Medaglia does go down. Looked like he just kind of washed out there, lost the rear end. It came around on him, and he is back up and rolling, maintaining that number 3 spot. So now it will be the KTM teammates 1-2 of Gerard and Davis.
I'm very impressed with Tyler Medaglia. There's no doubt about it. The speed is there, and hearing from OPHG, one of our, if not the oldest rider in the XC1 class, well into his 30s.
Yeah, T-Dags, like we said, he's got a resume to prove what he's capable of, and best believe he may not be running the series, but he is trying to fight for a podium, if not a win here today. Always a fierce competitor, no matter what kind of racing you see him line up at. And so, yeah, T-Dags not looking to just hang out. He's looking to take part and really fight for this podium.
Well, man, it was going really good until it wasn't.
Yeah, man, such a bummer. I felt so good too, like it felt easy, you know. Those are the good days, you know, and you get into a flow, and it didn't. Yeah, was in a good position, and I just caught a hidden stump or hidden root. To be fair, I was trying to press the pace so I could, you know, either make a pass back for the lead or just stay in that wake. Yeah, and to be fair, the crash wasn't even bad. I just slid out, but my arm was was not having it. Pulled all underneath, like my lats. Just, yeah, like even just lifting it onto the steering wheel, it's like kind of takes my breath away a bit. And then yeah, I picked the bike up. I was still in third, and got halfway around another lap, and I was like, I couldn't, like my hand was all, I could feel my hands was swollen. I could barely pull the clutch in, and it was just going to be dangerous. So yeah, it's unfortunate because this was a huge target for me this race, but the way she goes is part of the game. Just got to take it and move forward and let her get myself healed up and rip it the next one again.
You can take away some real positives here, though. Pole shot, lead group, leading solo for a little bit.
Yeah, I had a pretty good lead all the way up through like 10 miles. And like I said, it felt good. And the reason why I got past is because they were we got to a mud hole and I slowed down, and they had people like pointing them like the good lines and stuff. So I just slowed down, and then was gonna just get in that tow for the second lap. I mean, I knew I had the track pretty dialed in, and just didn't want to sink my bike in a swamp hole or make a stupid mistake, and I ended up just making a stupid mistake.
Racing.
Yeah, racing. But I'm happy with my speed, happy with my bike. Just part of the deal, man. These off-road races aren't easy, so especially at that pace, there's not a lot of wiggle room. So yeah.
Next time.
That's right.